So, today is day 0 of me, being single again. I pretty much cried myself to sleep last night, not gonna lie. Even though I'm the one who broke up with my ex. People are probably wondering, well, why did you break up? If you cared about them, if you loved them, if this, that, or the other. Well, there were a lot of factors that went into that. I do care about my ex. I do love my ex. But I don't know about y'all, but love isn't enough. And no, there's no 3 strikes you're out. There's 2. In fact, just no. I just can't deal with that. Basically, when we were in Georgia, they had put their hands on me again, and that makes the 2nd time. And after they promised they wouldn't do that again, but again, in my head, I believe them. Because I literally broke up with them because they aggressively grabbed me around the ankles like they were going to pull me out of bed when they were drunk in 2024. So here comes 2026. I fell asleep. I wake up. They had finished an entire bottle of wine by themselves. 2. I'd even finished a 6-pack. We had some 6-packs, and they finished what I didn't finish, plus drank a whole bottle of the wine by themselves. I forgot if it was 1 bottle or 2. Either way, the wine was gone. And they were just being really drunk. I woke up because of I had to pee, and they were singing really loudly, and I was like, oh, wow, okay. This is what we're doing, I guess. And I forgot what they did, but I was just annoyed, and I was just like, you're acting like a sloppy bitch. As I was just pissed the fuck off. I'm not saying what I said was right, but still, words. And they grabbed me. They grabbed me really fucking tightly with both hands. They just started shaking me and saying, I'm not a sloppy bitch. Don't call me a fucking sloppy bitch. And I was like, well, you're acting like a sloppy. I don't know what you want me to say. I was like, get off of me. And the more they shook me, the more monotone I got. The more I was just like, wow, they really just put their hands on me again. This is happening right now. And they would not let me go. They were yelling in my face. I had my head turned, and they were just shaking me back and forth and yelling, and I just blanked everything out. And finally I said, if you don't get off of me, I'm going to leave your ass in Georgia. And that's when they let go with both hands and started apologizing aggressively and snapped out of it, I guess. And that's the night I knew I was over it. To the point, because I'm like, why was I Googling, half asleep and drunk, Googling Georgia domestic abuse laws? I literally wanted to call the police on them, and I've never had that feeling before. But I was not trying to do that. And I've never wanted to get police involved in a relationship. But why would you do that? Why would you put your hands on me? I don't put my hands on people. So that really hurt. That really hurt. That really shocked me. That really it really hurt. And the next day, I didn't talk for 2 days. I didn't talk for 2 days. I was just thinking, calculating. I immediately, by the way, canceled the cruises I had for the future. I had a cruise booked in September and a cruise booked for December. I canceled my birthday cruise that was supposed to happen, and I took them off the September one. I was like, I'll just keep this one for me. But I took them off. And I was like, I'll still go. But I ended up canceling it later on, so I had to give up my deposit. But, yeah. I also bought their plane ticket back to Vegas that night. And I should have been honest with them. I don't know. I'm not one of those confrontational people. I know you're gonna do some weird shit. I'm gonna do some weird shit. And I tried to convince myself I wanted to be with them. I think part of me, I did want to be with them, and I thought I could get over it. I thought I could let things go. We ended up going on their cruise, the cruise for their birthday. And in my head, I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna leave them at the airport. But I couldn't do that to them. And then they were gonna, when they brought up the fact that, they wanted to get off the truck and go back home, but like in July, and mind you, this is May, I was like, oh great, this is my out. I'm gonna just pretend like I bought their ticket already, and then give them their ticket, and then leave them. Again, it's fucked up, but it is what it is. I felt hurt. I just felt so many types of emotions, and I can't believe, I still don't understand why they did that to me. And I was gonna leave at the airport, but I changed my mind. And I continued to make plans with them because deep down I still wanted things to work. But I just kept replaying that over and over in my head, kept replaying them. And I'm just like, I felt stupid. I felt really dumb because I'm like, I forgave you the first time and I took you back. And then I started blaming myself, like, well, it's my fault they started drinking again. They wouldn't have to start drinking again. The fact that I have to pretend like I don't drink just in order for them to be sober, like, then I realized it's not my responsibility. They know how they are when they're sober. And then I started to realize I get drunk, and you know what I want to do? I want to have fun. I don't have deep down rage and want to beat up my fucking partner. Unless I just don't fucking like them. And guess what? I actually liked her. Loved her. So it made me realize I don't think she likes me. I don't think she loves me. I don't think deep down she wants to be with me. I think she resents a lot of shit. I think she needs a lot of fucking therapy. But hey, I'm not judging that because so do I. I don't think she wants to be with me. I think she's comfortable around me. I think that she likes being around me. That's the thing, I love her, but I started to not like her. And I can't be with someone I don't like either. I want to like you as well as love you. Because at this point, I'm just, if I don't like you, then what is this? And I don't know. I don't think she liked me. She seemed like she always tried to start fights over shit. Like, I felt like I always just felt like I was walking on eggshells to keep her happy. Like, I couldn't talk to friends without her getting upset. If I stayed talking to family too long, just everything. I'm always planning my day onto how to regulate her emotions, how to make sure she's not upset, which caused me anxiety. I started getting anxiety when I started getting phone calls from people, and I would make the phone calls short because I don't want to upset her too much, and I don't want to live my life like that, especially not forever. Like, I'm not trying to live my life in high anxiety. I'm stressed all the time. My hair's falling out, and I'm getting fat. Like, I can't. My face all puffy. Like, this isn't me. I'm literally in the worst shape I've ever had in my life. I feel like I've done so much internal work, and every time I get back with her, it's like it goes out the window, and I don't like that. I'm not trying to put the blame on her. Obviously, it's my fault too, because I allowed it to happen. And I don't know how to, like, I just read a quote that said, you cannot heal in the same place that broke you. Well, she fucking broke me, and me trying to heal in that place isn't going as planned. I'm trying. I tried, and I failed. So the only way I know how to heal is to get her back out of my life. So I had to do that. As shitty as it sounds, I literally had to get away from her. And I actually felt relief when she got out the truck. And then I started feeling like shit, because I'm like, I like talking to her every day. I enjoy talking to her every day. And things were going well, but I'm like, are things only going well because we're not in the truck? Are things only going well because we're so far apart? And at this point now, I just feel like a sugar daddy, because I'm sending you money, but I'm not getting anything out of it. Like, not saying I have to get something out of a relationship, but I feel like people, you know, should have to get something out of a relationship. Isn't that what relationships are? Two people working together. Somebody, you give and you take. You give and you take. You don't just give, and get shat on. And I just felt like I just felt like I just was not living the life I wanted to live. And on top of that, I missed having hair. And my hair was growing back before we got back together. And now my hair is falling out in clumps again. Which makes me feel like if I get rid of her, I won't have to get a hair transplant. So I'm tired of not having any hair. Like, as selfish as that sounds, I actually care about how I fucking look. I do, and it's not for anybody else. It's how I want to look. I want to look a certain way, and I don't want to be with somebody to where, like, I just turn to shit every time I'm with them. I'm not going to live my life like that. Oh my God, this fucking alarm is pissing me off. Damn it. I don't even know where it is. I'll just have to find it later, I guess. But anyway, other than that, yeah, that's just a quick update. And look at my eyes. Look at these dark circles. I gotta fix a lot of stuff. My face is porous for days. I don't like the way I look. And the only way I can fix that is to start loving myself again and to just heal and get rid of a bunch of stress that I have that is unnecessary. And as unfortunate as that sounds, as much as I love and care about her, I have to love and care about myself. And I'm sorry, but I have to choose me. So that's what I'm doing. I'm choosing me, which is something I don't do often, but it happens. A lot of people, I feel like, latch onto me because they're like, oh wow, yeah, they could love me more than they love themselves. No. Eventually, I always snap out of it, and here I am snapping out of it again. So cheers to self-healing. And that's all I got. I got a load to do. Bye.